I always forget to unmute that. That's like the last step I always forget to do.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. I have no idea what I'm gonna paint. Do you?
I don't either. I guess we can take suggestions, maybe.
Maybe. Or I kind of like the element of
surprise.
Yeah.
Even though they get to see it upside down the entire time.
Yeah, and then they can kind of guess. Like, I know what you're painting.
True. So you don't want to take chat suggestions? You want to leave it all up to the element of surprise?
I think so, but if you think otherwise, because if they're like, "Oh, paint the Mona Lisa," I don't know if I can do that. You know,
Well,
as
yeah,
much as
I
I'd
wouldn't
love
say
to.
the Mona Lisa. I don't think that's kind of the. I think that's the bar we're going for. Let's see.
I'm gonna pull up Pinterest.
Easy painting.
All right, I changed
Very cool.
because I don't care if I get paint on this one. Ah, my knees.
Okay, Legend of Zelda is not easy to paint.
Well, just look up easy Legend of Zelda.
I did.
Legend of Zelda can. Oh my God, am I having a stroke? What's going on? What's going on? All right, over the treetops.
Paint a villager,
and
then punch it, says
mountains.
Bailey.
That's so funny. I totally should do that. Should I paint my husband? Over the
Me?
garden wall. Hey, yo! No, I was talking about my husband in Minecraft, that villager that snuck into my house. I don't know why that was so silly of me. I don't know why I did that.
There's also nothing left in here. Nothing's coming out.
Do you know sometimes you're really like a kindergartner?
Yeah, but that's why you're with me. So it's nothing left in this one. What are these? There's nothing. Light ivory. That's. I'm just gonna use the white.
I'm gonna kill you. Please use that.
There's nothing left in it. That
Babe,
was lighter
give
than
it
the
to
other
me.
one. I'm just gonna use this.
Matthew, please just use the other light. You're so annoying. I can't even take it.
Is Matt black and white? No, I am not black and white colorblind. I don't know if anyone was in here when I took the test.
Yes, he can only see black and white, and he can only get his color back if people follow.
That's so stupid.
I know. I'm gonna paint a scene from Kung Fu Panda. That would actually probably be really pretty. Do you think?
That would be really pretty. Kung Fu Panda is actually like a really well animated movie.
I'm telling you, all the Kung Fu Panda movies are so good, and I cry every time that little goose dad is nice to him.
Goose Dad? Matt,
yeah,
you're so
his
good at
dad's a
painting.
goose.
This is very much yellow white, but I guess do you think that worked? I was trying to make like an off white. This is yellow.
I'm almost just gonna let you.
Like that's yellow, right? Do you agree? More white?
I'm filled with rage right now.
More white?
Yes, a little bit more white. Get to painting! I'm trying to, but this imbecile.
What are you painting? It's gonna be a surprise until we finish. You guys can
I'm
try to
painting
guess
LeBron.
along. That'd be really funny. I see white and yellow. It's cream.
I can't get this open.
You got this.
Ah!
Ugh.
All right, let's talk about something that I might get heated because I'm so passionate about it. Let's talk about best cartoons of all time. All right, let me ask you this. What is a cartoon that you remember watching when you were like the most memorable cartoon? That is not SpongeBob.
I would say it is kind of crazy. SpongeBob is probably the most memorable for most people, if not all.
Maybe, but
Like
a lot of kids
SpongeBob-
weren't allowed to watch SpongeBob
Why?
because it was like inappropriate.
How the hell is
Like
SpongeBob inappropriate?
Well, because it was like a little immature. Like sometimes they were rude. I don't know. I was allowed to watch SpongeBob. Maybe if somebody wasn't allowed to watch it in the chat, can.
Not egg. What? Yeah, it is not an egg. You're right. I am not painting an egg. That I'll reveal that. You must really love eggs. I wasn't allowed to. Oh, so people actually weren't allowed to watch SpongeBob. That's crazy. I think the most memorable outside of SpongeBob, for me, was probably. I watched a lot of Foster's.
Home for Imaginary Friends.
Yeah, I watched a lot of that.
Yeah, that's Ian's favorite.
That's a good one. I would say I watched a lot of Courage.
No, you didn't, you big faker.
I swear to God, I watched.
You've
a lot of
never
Courage.
told me that, and Courage is like one of my favorite shows.
I don't remember a lot of it though. I'm saying I'm just thinking out loud. I'm not saying those are the most memorable.
You just remember watching them.
Yeah, I watched a lot of Courage.
But you weren't like, oh, I love Courage.
Yeah, like I wouldn't say I'm a fan of Courage. I'm just saying I watched a lot of it.
Okay.
I liked Foster's though. I will say that was up there. I like Jimmy Neutron a lot. Elias says the regular show. That's a good answer.
Regular show is so good. Oh my gosh, Rigby.
Fairly Odd Parents, Bailey. That's a good one too.
Mordecai.
Rebecca was allowed to watch SpongeBob.
Pops.
Thingy says Adventure Time, regular show, Amazing World of Gumball. You're just talking Hannah's language. When I was a teenager, I wasn't allowed to watch Degrassi. Degrassi sucked.
No, it didn't.
Degrassi sucked.
Don't even say that. Degrassi was so good. They were covering like real life topics.
Oh, Rebecca actually said gave her a depressing sinking feeling. Actually.
What, Degrassi?
Yeah.
Because me too. And if we're thinking of the same thing, Rebecca, I don't know. We're just the same person then. If you're thinking, I forget the one character's name, and I don't want to say it on stream. But there was the one character, the greenhouse scene, if you know, you know. I think it was season 3. That could be a lie.
How many seasons did it have?
A lot.
I forgot to get these headphones
And
off.
there were different, there were like different Degrassi spin-offs too. You know, I think. Is Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood? Daniel Tiger, my sister loves that show.
Kaylee or?
Gabrielle. It's like, do you know what Daniel Tiger is?
No, I actually don't know that one.
Did you ever watch,
Ed, Ed and Eddie's up there too. I watched.
Me and Matsu. Okay, me and Matsu.
I watched a lot of
okay.
Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Me and Matsu. We like Ed, Ed and Eddie. So did you ever watch, I think it was, I almost said Steve Rogers. That's not what it is. Mr. Rogers.
No, I didn't.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. That one.
No.
Anyways, there's a little puppet tiger. It's a cartoon from like I don't even know, however long ago. It was like even a little before my time, but my sisters watched it. I watched it a little, but just the reruns at that point, I think. Anywho, there was a little puppet in this train, like a little finger puppet, because the show was so old.
Mm-hmm.
And they made like a spin-off TV show not that long ago about the puppet Daniel Tiger.
So, yeah, Ed, Ed and Eddie, Jimmy Neutron, Fairly Odd Parents. I watched a lot of Avatar.
Avatar
that's a good one.
slaps.
Pokemon. Love Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, so let me talk about something. I don't know if anybody else is on this side of TikTok, but I keep getting these lives. Like, I have a really weird TikTok feed. I don't know why. I'm not into weird stuff, I promise. And I don't even know how to describe it. Like, these people go on live and they're like, I don't want to do it. People give them money. You know how it'll be like roses or like tacos? Is it the NPC people? Yes, Rebecca, that's what it is. And they're like, thank you for the roses.
Look, she's talking about it. She's talking about it.
Ice cream is so good. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Oh my god, I have so much relief that you know what it is. Does anybody else know what that is? I hate it. It like makes me so angry. It really like kills my soul. And like it's like a bad car accident. You can't look away. Like I watch it for a couple minutes till I get like so angry enough that I have to dip because I just can't do it.
Codenamed Kids. Oh my god. Codenamed Kids Next Door was also one of my favorites. Sorry, that just came to me.
Too. Be honest, did you have a crush on the girl with the sweater?
Everyone did.
Oh my god.
Speaking of crushes, what's the one with Kim Possible? Everyone had a crush on Kim Possible.
Everybody had a crush on Kim Possible.
Okay, so here's the wheel. For those who are new, we have a channel redemption point for a wheel spin, and that means this, which is a wheel that we put together that has a bunch of different things that me and Hannah would need to do. There's also a couple gift of subs on here for us, so it's also a way to get a gifted sub.
Yeah, but we do this so rarely.
Arm wrestle, there we go, that's a good one. All right.
It's weird. This is let me use. That's cocky.
Go ahead. Use both arms.
Okay, I'm using both arms. Ready? No, I'm scared. Okay, ready, set, go. Come on now. Yes! I'm winning!
Okay. She used her entire body weight.
I won.
Good job. Hey, let's do the other thing real quick.
Okay.
Yes, they're not related. Thank you.
I won.
We are dating? Yes.
No, we're brother and sister. People are probably looking at this like, this is gonna look so bad. Just you wait till it all comes together.
I'm waiting for paint to dry.
Matt gave up.
Yeah, I gave up. Let's drew this thing.
That looks like lightning.
Brown lightning.
Mm-hmm.
What's everyone's favorite era of music? Like 60s, 70s, 80s,
90s, 2000s, 2010.
2020s?
If you say anything other than 2010, you're wrong, and let me tell you why. 2 words.
Barbie.
3
by
words.
Nicki Minaj.
3 words. Black Eyed Peas, baby.
True.
I guess it's 4 words, but.
Frank says 2010s club pop?
What?
What does that mean? What
Like Party Rock Anthem?
Yeah, is that what you mean? Alright, time to probably start adding some more, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Start contributing. So both you guys are artists? I would say Hannah more so than me. Hannah's a much more talented painter than I am.
Oh, stop that. No, I'm not.
Yeah, I would not call myself an artist, but Hannah is very talented.
He is an artist. He's very good.
I unironically love big band swing. Big band, yeah, anything big band honestly is really good.
Sugar. I did that in the wrong spot.
Link to some of your work. We are not painters, unfortunately. This is just a painting stream
I can
that
show you though what we've painted in the past.
we
you
do
wanna
have.
See?
We have painted quite a bit, but we're not. I would not say we're painters.
Any butternuts? This is Greg from Over the Garden Wall. Here's a balloon animal I did not too long ago. And here's this.
I have a whole lot. This is Patrick. That's like some tree on a cliff.
These are excellent. That's really nice.
The more I look at this one, the more it looks like a kindergartner drew it, but...
No!
Ooh, that's a lot of paint.
I got it on the table. I got it on the table.
And then this is an over the garden wall. I don't know if anyone's seen that, but
I got it off.
that's supposed to be like the main antagonist, whatever his name is. Your paintings look good. Thank you.
That's nice. All right. What is your favorite, like, chain restaurant? Like a sit-down chain. You know mine. Waffle House. I drive an hour each way to eat there on my birthday every year. That is the sweetest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I like Olive Garden a lot.
That's a good answer.
Roadhouse is good.
That's mine. I love the Roadhouse.
I don't know if it's a personal question, but how did Matt ask you out? I forgot if I said this story already. You guys are long distance and went to the same high school. You want me to tell it? So, we went to the same high school, but we didn't know each other. We just knew of each other.
We grew up together.
We grew up together because we're siblings. No, but we didn't know each other. My shirt says Dreamville. It's a record label. So we follow each other on Instagram, but we never like communicated just because, again, we knew of each other. So one day after after we both graduated, we were both in college. She put on her Instagram story that she was looking for someone to play Game Pigeon with, like the stupid game on like iPhone iMessage that you can play like pool or whatever. Little did she know, I'm really good at those games. And I swiped up saying, and like legitimately, like I thought she was cute, and I always did.
You had a crush on me
since high school, but
yeah, you had a crush on me. Say it.
I had a crush on her since high school, but I swiped up actually legitimately because I was bored and I was just trying to play some Game Pigeon, and I, no mercy, swept the rug. I mean,
got the game pigeon Riz.
Then we just started talking from there, and then we like just were like exclusively talking for, I don't know.
No, you helped me with my album.
I'm just giving it a short because this ain't how I asked you out.
Okay, well, he also was helping me after the game pigeon. He was like telling me that he likes to audio engineer music, and I was like, oh, I actually am trying to release like this EP. Do you want to help me? And he was like, yeah. So he also we were making music together. It's important to say.
She said that she didn't want a boyfriend, but didn't care.
He straight up was playing the long game. He waited around.
I sent up like this display and then wrote a note like professing how much I think we said love at that point.
Oh yeah,
we did. How much I loved her and asked her out like that.
And you want to know something? I have the note. But also I said to him, if you can go through the whole, if we can get through the whole summer still talking and liking each other without anything bad happening, I'll be your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Here we are.
And here we are 4 years later. I had to watch my Impractical Jokers tonight.
Oh my god. You guys, this morning I woke up after Matt did and I just heard him giggling in the living room. I'm like, what's going on? Why is he laughing? He's like all snuggled up on the couch with a blanket, like watching Impractical Jokers, just like giggling with himself. It was so sweet and wholesome, but just the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my god, your bushes look so good.
Really?
Yeah, I can't believe how good those look.
Thank you.
I can see what you mean about the dots and why you were talking about that. Matt, Impractical Jokers or Hannah? Hannah.
It's too bad Game Pigeon's not in fashion anymore, you know? How's your painting going?
I think I'm done.
Yeah?
Yeah, I did a pretty easy one. This is my painting. It's just a tree.
Babe, that's amazing.
Amazing?
That looks so good. I'm proud of you.
Wow.
I think that's one of your best ones.
It's supposed to be sideways like that, but it's alright.
That's so good.
What is the best advice you can give me to choose my future love? I would say patience is great. Like, you don't need to force anything that's not there. Hannah is my one and only girlfriend, and we started dating when I was 21. 20, then 21 shortly after. So I don't know how old you are, but if you're just trying to look for the right person, take your time. There's absolutely no rush. Everyone's on a different timetable.
No relationship is perfect. And that's just a stone cold fact. Even the relationships you see online, nothing is perfect, and you're gonna fight, every relationship has its fights and has its arguments and this and that. And life is really hard, no matter what you do. And my best advice would be just to pick somebody you want to go through it with. Pick somebody where you're like, I know we're going to fight. I know we're going to argue. I know life is going to be hard, but I want to do it with you.
What made me fall in love with her? As you can tell, she has this very bubbly personality. I always say this, and Hannah gets very upset.
Okay.
This isn't the reason I fell in love with her, but it's something I love about her. Is she has the whitest eyes I have ever seen in my life.
So much.
She, the whites of her eyes are unbelievably white. And I'm saying it's something I love about her, but it's not the reason I fell in love with her. But this is funny.
I got the eye white.
They're
got the eye white Riz.
There's no veins or they're not at all bloodshot. My eyes are very bloodshot. Always.
She's an absolute bitch, but her eyes are...
And also, I would say a reason I fell in love with Hannah, I can't think of the reason, but just how loving and caring she is.
So much. Okay, sorry, I won't say
how loving and caring she is for the people around her. She very much puts herself last when it comes to things, even though she shouldn't all the time, but she's very loving and caring. She takes care of her family, she takes care of me, she takes care of everyone before herself. So I can't even imagine how spoiled that dog is going to be.
That's It's very nice.
Wow, look at you. I thought you were going to get mad at me.
Thank you, Matthew.
I don't know if you can see them. Like, look at the camera. Look how white her eyes are.
I look like an owl.
That's great. That
Actually,
the texturing on the grass and the.
do you think I should fix it up here?
No, like, honestly, that is one of your best ones.
All right, you guys want to see? Big reveal. Da 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 da. Here you go.
How good that turned out.
I think it looks better on camera than it does in person.
It looks so good.
That's really nice of you to say
The
to me.
texturing is like insane on the door.
This is my favorite part. It's a rock fact. That's what he says in the show.